Welcome back, guys. How is everyone?
Ew, get hyped. It's Friday, my dude.
Yeah, how could you get that so confused?
It's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, my dude.
It's family game night.
Woo!
Woo! Is there anyone here who actually remembers that ad?
Yes.
Nope.
You don't remember that ad? That'll be my task. I'll be looking up that ad.
All right.
Family game night.
First things first, though, we need to figure out who's number 2.
Who's number?
I don't know.
Because Declan's not here.
Because Declan.
Bailed out.
Am I even plugged in?
You are plugged in.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? If you can, that's good. I think we'll.
So I'm slowly sifting through the snake of chords. This one is number 2. I am obviously number 1, I think. Hopefully.
Nope, you're number 3.
Nope, number 1. So
Damn
that
it.
means Declan is number 3, and Declan decided to cop out on us, so...
Blinded by the light.
We don't have a song on today because we didn't get to start.
Well, that and copyright laws. Okay, so, can we get straight into the news?
Let's get right into the news. That was a Keemstar joke, and everyone is going to kill me now.
Bring up like a theme tune, like a news theme on your.
Hold on. Well,
let's get right into the news.
So welcome back, everyone. I
4 o'clock
am your
news.
wonderful host, Fat Tony,
And I am the
Jackson.
audio professional here, Al Capone.
You don't even have to do the accent, do you?
No, I don't have to do the accent because I'm proficient at the accent, Tony. What are you talking about? We're going to the Olive Garden tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Olive Garden tonight.
Yeah, Tony.
We're gonna meet our enemies.
We're always going to the Olive Garden.
We're gonna meet our enemies. And we're gonna break bread with them, and then we're gonna murder them. And then
Have you seen that? Off topic. Have you seen that freaking not Harry Partridge? Peter Dinklage short Space Pants. Have you guys seen that?
Say space.
When I say space, you say pants. Space. Oh, what?
Pants.
Pants.
Space.
When I say space pants, you say
Pants.
Space Pets.
And now to join me on the stage is my lovely guest, Gwen Stefani, who is wearing space shorts. God dang it.
And in the other corner, weighing at 56 kilograms, and has got nothing to do with this, it is Kieren Martin.
Yay!
Guys, let's not give him a spectacular entrance because Kieren's doing nothing. Like usual.
He's got nothing to review.
As usual. Kieren's just the side guy.
And that's my phone. So let's get right.
My phone, the side guy. That's what I named my phone. Literally, the side guy.
So let's get right into it.
Let's get
have you got
right.
a button for it?
Let's get right.
Maybe.
Let's get right.
To the news.
Let's get right into the news. That's your cue. Swear to God, Kieren.
That wasn't me.
That was me.
No, you know what? Now I'm gonna have to calculate my losses with this primitive calculator over here. Yeah, I'm in debt now.
That's an abacus.
I'm in debt now, guys. Thank you. Damn it, Kieren. See what you did. The copyright laws are going to hang me by my britches, and they're going to kill me. You see what you did? God dang it, Kieren.
Did I do that?
Did I do? Wait, is that the swivel chair? No, it's not. I thought Kieren's chair. And that was my girlfriend last night.
Oh, well, I know what you can review today. Tinder. Woo! Hold on. Now, let me say that again. And now I know what you can review when I get to it.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Now I know what you can review.
I can see
Tinder. No, that fell flat.
Nope.
Wait, hold on. I'm
nope.
getting a call. It's Seinfeld. They want their joke back. They want their joke back, Jackson. They want their joke back. Balls. I lost it.
All right, let's get right to the news. Stop doing it. All right, so the biggest... You done? You done?
Cowabunga!
Okay, so the biggest news that we've probably got to present is Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's divorce.
Wait, what?
Didn't you hear yesterday? It's basically like the biggest news of the moment. Welcome, hold on, ready? Welcome to the news. Okay.
Space pants!
So basically what happened was yesterday, Amber Heard filed for divorce against Johnny Depp, so now Johnny Depp's single.
It's because of the dogs.
Well, I reckon that's partially because of it, and because of...
Not the chickens, the dogs!
And because of...
I will destroy you!
And because of Barnaby Joyce, who threatened to kill the dogs. And I think that just really... It's not a really good day for Johnny Depp, because guess what else happened? His mum died.
His dogs died.
His mum died. His mum died. His mum died, and then he got filed for divorce. So I feel really bad for Johnny Depp.
A moment of silence for Johnny Depp. Kieran!
It wasn't me.
Jackson!
Look,
I'm now taking over host. You are banned from this show.
Come on.
Get out.
Okay,
I
fine.
was going to do this.
Hold on.
That's it. Both of you, get out. I am now the host.
Accepted.
I am now the host and the two freaking...
All right, I'm leaving.
You see how easy this is going to be? I'm going to have to get up and switch microphones every time I want to say something on your end. You brought this upon yourself, Jackson. You brought this upon yourself. So, Tristan, what do you have to say about this situation, Tristan? Well, I think it's pretty bad. Jackson.
Wait, get away from my microphone.
Hey, I'm the one who banned you.
That is my microphone. I started this show.
Yeah, but I banned you. I took position and banned you.
This is not communist Russia, okay?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Who says we're not in Russia? Because,
So-
Tony Abbott or whoever's prime minister is pretty much a commie.
Can we at least get back on topic for a second?
What topic? There's clearly not a plain instruction written on that goddamn whiteboard. What instructions? I didn't read the manual when I signed up for this.
Okay, so basically what happened was, now for you guys who actually want to listen to the show, because I had a couple of complaints in our last show that people wanted to actually listen to it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, what?
People want to listen to our show, and I have no obvious answer for when they're like, "Oh, what station do you? What station?" And I've got no definitive answer. No one's given me a definitive answer, so now I've just taken it upon myself to
Start uploading it.
start
YouTube.
uploading the shows to YouTube. So now, if you guys want to listen to our shows or previous shows, there's about 5 shows that I've put up there, and I'll be putting up all 2016 shows. Woo! You know,
Are you going
all
to
of this
are you
year's
going
shows.
to put up a 2013 through current archive up there?
Yeah, I'm putting up an archive. I've actually got all the episodes downloaded.
that's good,
So
that's
eventually, maybe once a week or twice a week,
Yeah.
I'll put one up. So
If you would like, I can upload. I can upload some. You just put them in a file format. I'll upload them. Got you, Tony. Got you.
So basically now Radio Carrum's, the other guys are now being transferred onto YouTube. You can listen to us there under my channel, J.G. Alexander. It is basically...
Kieren, get out.
It is basically... It...
We're trying to do a serious plug here,
Okay.
and you guys are ballsing it up.
So it is basically my channel, and I've put them up, and I'll be putting up this show on there very soon. I'll probably put it up late this weekend. But yeah, it should be good. So I think that's it. That's what covers our news.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
that's about it. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, I think that. Thank you for listening, guys.
We'll see you in the next 2 weeks. That's the end of the show.
Okay, I reckon Tristan should continue on with this review.
Okay. Wait, what review?
Your review.
Oh, my review. What review is it, Kieren? Do you have a button for this?
Maybe.
I'm counting on you, Kieren. I'm counting on you.
What is your review?
Find the button.
Just start your review.
God dang it, Kieren, I
We'll
was
run out
waiting
of
on
time.
you.
It's already 4:10.
Okay, I am reviewing Civil War.
I love how the closest thing we got that sounds American doesn't even relate to superheroes.
What, that's MASH? What is it?
Wow.
What's it from?
Wow.
What's it from?
Wow. Honestly. Wow.
What's it from?
Tristan.
What's it from?
Tristan, go yourself. Because honestly.
No.
Jackson, since when did you turn into Justin Bieber? Like, you can go yourself.
Kieren, but what's that from? Sorry.
A-Team.
It's the A-Team. Come on.
Okay. Anyway, dead air for like 5 seconds. I'm doing a review on Civil War as I saw it last weekend with my girlfriend. $42 because I didn't have my student ID on me. What a retard.
42?
Yep.
Just, like, where did you go?
Village.
That's normally
42
like
for 2
13,
tickets.
isn't it? 20 or something.
Well,
20
it was
at the
21
most.
It was 21 without concession.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm guessing you paid for both you and your girlfriend.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Wow.
That would make more sense. So there's like 40 for one ticket? What?
No, 42 for both. Without concession. I'm regretting not bringing my TAFE ID because that's the only ID I have that's school related.
All right.
Anyway,
Let's continue on.
Civil War. 2.5 hour movie with like a million years pre-ad roll bullcrap. Anyway, it was a good movie. It's about Captain America. It's about Iron Man. It's about Spider-Man. Freaking Hulk. No, Hulk's not in it. I was going to say Hulk. Hulk's not in it. It's kind of a continuation
A
after.
really poor version of Spider-Man's in it.
Spider-Man's amazing. You hate Spider-Man, so shut up.
Spider-Man.
So shut up.
They screwed him over.
That's how Spider-Man's supposed to be. He's only a kid.
Do you know? Do you want to know how Mary Jane dies in the comics?
Yeah, I know how Mary Jane dies. Because I've read the comics. I know how she dies.
How did she die then?
Jackson, this is a family-friendly show.
Okay, for those who are wondering, is it Mary Jane or is it
It's Mary Jane.
Gwen?
It's Mary Jane.
Right. So how Mary Jane dies in the because if you guys didn't know, Mary Jane dies in the comics.
No, let me explain this.
How she dies
Let me explain. Jackson, shut up.
is
Jackson. Jackson. Okay,
it's
kids.
radioactive poisoning from
Karen, shut
swallowing.
Jackson. No, shut up. Shut up.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So when a mommy and daddy love each other very much, they do a thing. All right? And Mary Jane and Peter Parker did a thing. Then she died. The end.
That's so bad.
And then Gwen Stacy.
That's why Peter Parker.
Did
you
Gwen
should
die?
Cover your stump before you hump.
Oh my god.
This is a family-friendly show, Jackson.
All right.
I hope I continue the show without you because you become like Jack. Jesus Christ, man. Gee willikers.
You just
Gee willikers, Batman.
okay. How many stars do you
Okay.
You can't even talk.
I give Captain America Civil War a 10 out of 10 because this is an amazing adaptation of the comics.
Really?
Yep, it's an
think
amazing
of mine.
adaptation. No, it's an amazing adaptation of the comics.
All right. I think I'll move on to my
When
reviews.
Infinity War comes out, it's going to be even more amazing.
Fine.
Anyway,
I'll move on to my reviews if that's okay.
good.
Okay, so first off is Jungle Book. Okay, so I saw the Jungle Book a couple of weeks ago.
I'm gonna interject real quick.
Yep.
Does anybody remember? Post down in the comments on YouTube or in the iTunes one, in the iTunes comments, if you remember a PS1 game called Jungle Book Groove Party for the PlayStation 1. Kieren, this is not Wednesday. We've already established this is Friday.
That sounded really bad.
Okay. So does anybody remember Jungle Book Groove Party, post down in the comments. It's a good PS1 game. It's like DDR, except Jungle Book. And horrible. Back to your review.
Okay, so my review. Basically, The Jungle Book is like the first of many live action adaptations of classic Disney movies that they're basically bringing back to people, which is really annoying me how Hollywood...
It's live action, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really annoying me how Hollywood are doing all these remakes of really good animated stuff and then they're doing live action. It's just annoying. Like, recently, literally just a couple of days ago, we got the new trailer to Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson. Hermione is Belle.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Exactly. give me that. Seriously, that is my button. That is my button. Which button is it?
Boo, you stink!
Oh my God,
Yeah, that's it.
who
Okay.
the hell?
Yeah, got it. All right, and this is the one thing that annoys me. They can't just keep doing this. They can't keep making remakes and stuff,
Jackson.
live action. What?
Jackson. It's Hollywood.
I know. That's the problem.
They can do whatever they want, man. Because it's Hollywood. Yes, the Wilhelm scream. That's how I feel. They're also making an emoji movie that takes place
there's
in
a
some guy's phone.
There's a movie coming out next year called Emojis. It's like the...
This is where you put the Wilhelm scream.
He lost it.
Thank you.
It's like the really poor adaptation of Angry Birds. No one wanted to see it, yet it's currently sitting atop of Captain America Civil War. I don't know how. I don't even know how they could make an Angry Birds movie. But honestly. Anyway, back to The Jungle Book. What happens is basically they retold the entire thing in a live action format. But I was quite pleased. It wasn't like a horrible movie. It was actually quite decent, even though there was virtually one actor in it. It was very... Yeah, there's one actor.
So true.
There is one actor, and that's the kid. All the rest are voice actors, but it's got a good cast. I feel so racist when I say this, but I do not remember the name of the Indian kid.
Mowgli.
Not that the actual actor's name.
Oh.
So that's why I feel so racist when I can remember one: Idris Elba, Christopher Walken, Scarlett Johansson, Bill Murray, and Ben Kingsley. Sir Ben Kingsley, might I add.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
We're expecting 8 inches of snow tonight.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on, just stop doing that. So in the end, I'd actually give it an 8 out of 10 stars. However, I would not recommend it to any kid who's 1, autistic, and 2, 8 years old.
Oh.
And I'm not being a joke. I'm not telling
Jackson,
this as
I think we're going to have to stop making this family friendly.
I'm not. I'm not making this as a sort of joke because we took my brother, and he couldn't do it. He was scared by like halfway in.
Wow!
He was scared. He was scared about halfway in, so he had to leave. And so this is why I'm also nominating myself for Scumbag of the Week, which we'll get to later. So I'll give it 8 out of 10 because it was decent. Now on to The Blacklist. Now, I really enjoyed the finale to The Blacklist. The finale came out last week, and it was really, really good. My only problem with it was they did the resurrection of a character thing where they brought back the main character that they killed off earlier in the season. I was actually speaking about this before. I'll insert a little clip of me actually talking about it now so we don't have to ramble on. Anyway, so they killed the main character Liz, basically a couple of episodes back, and now they brought her back. But they did it in a decent way. This is why I like this show, because it was in a decent way. It wasn't like a rubbish, she's not dead because we need her back because she's the show. I mean, she's the show, but they added more elements of tension in it too, because they finally introduced her father after 3 seasons, her actual father. So I'm really happy that they're moving along. Now I've got to wait like 4 months before they bring out the next series, which is good. So I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10 because it was, decent. Oh, yes, I completely forgot. There's this other movie that I watched recently called Anomalisa. Now
And I nominate you for Elise.
Okay, so
That was a Seinfeld joke.
Go home,
That
you're
was
drunk.
like a
So
Seinfeld time.
I'm not going to reveal anything because basically you got to watch. It's one of those movies that anything you see or do or talk about in this movie, it will give it away. So that's why I'm not going to say anything about it. Apart from that, it is a
Just
really
like
good.
Murphy's Law.
No,
Well, like anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
no.
Like when like Mary Jane died.
That's going to be the Butterwall jokes, if you know what I mean.
I'm just reclining
The stomach
back
of
now.
all jokes, as they say. That fell flat.
Just like
Just like Mary Jane did.
just
when
like
she died.
just like Gwen Stacy at the end of Spider-Man 2.
I can't help but like it's a horrible thing to say, but
You know what also fell flat? Gwen Stacy at the end of Spider-Man 2. I'm so sorry. I love
We're
that movie
so
to death,
cruel.
but Jesus Christ.
stop saying that.
What, Jesus Christ?
You're not supposed to swear. Anyway,
It's not a swear word.
yes, it is.
I love
it's actually
Jesus.
It
No,
is
it
to
wouldn't.
some
It
people.
is to some people. Cheeses.
Cheez-Its.
Have you heard of that? Where it's there's a thing called Jesus Christ, and it's basically a cheese
and
grater.
rice. Cheese and rice.
It's a cheese grater, and it grates the
Jesus.
face of Jesus.
Anyway, back to...
So Anomalisa is a movie definitely worth watching. It's actually an animated movie. It's not.
Animated
It's not
anime.
It's not for anyone under 15.
The age of 25.
Well, yeah, probably probably 18 and 15. You know, they'd be fine to watch it. They'd be a little bit like, "What
Is
going
there
on?"
the mommy and daddy... Is there the mommy
Yeah.
and daddy thing in there?
There's a mummy and daddy thing, and it is graphic, puppet graphic stuff going on.
like you got to show that you got
Well-
you talk to like your counselor and he's like, now son, where did that man touch you? Show me on this doll.
Show me in this animated sequence where they touch.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Now, kiddies, don't forget.
Don't forget to bring a towel. Anyway.
What? We're going to the swimming pool. What's the problem?
Anyway.
So anyway, I'd
continue.
actually give that a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and it's definitely worth a watch,
All right.
unless you're young.
All right.
So I
now.
reckon now we'll take a bit of a break before we continue on.
Okie doke.
So now I'm gonna.
Steal Jackson's last mint.
Oh, that's mean.
Ah!
So now we're gonna listen to
You hear that, kids?
some.
The sound
That's
of the
my
very last
depression.
mint.
That's my depression in my head.
Oh,
Very small and minuscule until I start thinking about it.
So now we're gonna listen to a song if I can find it.
meanwhile,
Hold on. Okay, guys, stop. I found it. Okay. And now let's
Why
go to
is
a
it
break.
playing in reverse?
Let's go to a break. We'll be back in a minute. Are we back? Whenever you're ready.
You're on.
Well, are we on? Oh, we're on.
We're on.
All right.
Let me turn up the mics first.
Yeah, can you also turn up this because I also need to play some music with it.
All right. All right, fam. We're
Okay.
back.
First of all, we're going to now do this thing called a poem or Jackson's Musings. Jackson's Musings, that's what we'll call it. Are we ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
Oh.
Well, wait, I wasn't ready! No!
This is the one. Turn it up. Here we go.
My existential crisis are now coming through!
Here we go. Are you ready? Turn up this one. Turn up mine. Hold on. Are we ready? Here we go. Lights, please. This one's called The Funny Kittens. Once there were some silly kittens, and they knitted woolly mittens to bestow upon the freezing Hottentots. But the Hottentots refused them, saying they never used them unless crocheted of red with yellow spots. So the silly little kittens took their blue and white striped mittens to a bear who lived within a hollow tree. The bear responded sadly, "I would wear your mittens gladly, but I fear they are too gay for such as me." Then the kittens, almost weeping, came to where a cow lay sleeping, and they woke her with this piteous request. "Won't you wear our mittens, fairy?" said the cow. "My dears, don't worry. I will put them on as soon as I am dressed." Then the cow put on her bonnet with a wreath of roses on it and a beautiful mantilla fringed and white. And she donned the pretty mittens while the silly little kittens clapped their paws in admiration at the sight. Okay.
Wait.
How about this one? My eyes are full of tears that they can no more see. I wish you were here to chop these onions for me.
Wait.
Okay, right, go.
Wait.
Done.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. Why does everyone want to go back to Jakku?
All right, guys, we're back.
Why does everybody want to go back to Jakku?
Now we're gonna do this.
Now we're serious.
Now we're serious. So back to my reviews. We're gonna do Game of Thrones.
I'm really serious.
So Game of Thrones has gotten really serious. The last 2 episodes have gotten really, really good. They ended with what?
Put it back on. Hold the door.
So it's not the latest episode, but the episode before that ended with Daenerys naked and preaching to the Dothraki. You know, she's like, "Bow down to me."
And hold the door.
And then the last episode, we
Hold
killed
the door.
We killed off about 3 or 4 different characters.
Hold the door.
And they just about killed off Hodor. And then
Hold the door.
We found out what Hodor was called Willis, but and it was really good. It was.
Why
really
will you
sad
talk
because
to me, Willis?
Hodor died, and then it's. He started saying, hold the door, hold the door, hold the door.
Why am I talking to a beach ball? Named Willis.
I'm giving this season of Game of Thrones like a solid 9. I'm giving it a 9.
And let the memes of Hodor rain upon thee.
Yeah. Poor.
Wait. Put it back on real quick. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Why does no one want to hold the goddamn door?
I've got one. Hodor, 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 Hodor.
Hold the door.
Hodor, 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 Hodor.
Hold the door.
All right. Okay, now we're going to do Scumbag of the Week.
Okay.
So, I've got the perfect song for that. Okay, so now let's do Scumbag of the Week. Okay, so my Scumbag of the Week, right, is coming from this person. Oh, right, so on Wednesday, I usually go to TAFE. Tristin usually goes to TAFE too.
I always go to TAFE.
You always go to TAFE. So I go to TAFE on a Wednesday. And
I love going to TAFE.
And as I was going to the station, what happened was as I was walking through Frankston Station, there was this guy with a brolly and a hat, and he was walking through, he had the brolly up, and he was undercover, and he was trying to push me out into the rain. So I was undercover, and he was trying to push me out into the rain. And I'm like, come on, man, you've got a brolly. You can do this. So I literally went against the wall, and he's like, oh, well, fine. And he walked out into the rain. I'm like, oh, my God. Oh, wow. So that's my scumbag of the week. Also, I'm also listing myself as scumbag of the week because I felt like an absolute person because I ended up picking The Jungle Book, and my brother was so scared that he didn't want to watch it. So that's why I'm a scumbag of the week.
Not your fault, man. You
Yes,
didn't
it is.
know.
Yes, it is.
You're going to be damned to hell.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
7 years bad luck.
That's if you break a mirror. Not choosing a bad movie. Choosing a bad movie like the third Matrix is like 7 million years.
And Cars 2.
And planes.
The second one too.
And that turbo snail thing.
And now we're gonna go to movies in a minute.
Woo!
And we're only gonna do one round of this. So who wants to do it today?
I'll do it.
You're gonna do it today?
I'll do it.
Okay, Tristin, you're gonna do Civil War
Okay.
in under a minute.
Okay. Here we go.
No restraint on spoilers.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. You've got 1 minute. Here we go. Go.
Okay, so Civil War. It has Captain America and Iron Man. All right, they just got back from a mission. They were in a mission. They killed a bunch of people because, like, this guy with the bomb. Right, so Captain America was like, balls, this bomb. A guy has a bomb. He was about to blow me up. And then this one chick, she like flew him up to the air. Boom. Okay, so then they have to like sign this thing where like they come under government supervision. And Captain America's like, no, I don't want to do this. But Tony's like, you gotta do this, or we're splitting up the team. So Captain America's like, screw you then. So the team ends up splitting up. Tony Stark gets Iron Man. Tony Stark gets Iron Man. Tony Stark is Iron Man.
You've got 20 seconds.
And in the end, freaking Stan Lee, he's like, is this a package for Tony Stank? And also, and Rhodey, freaking, he loses, he becomes a paraplegic.
Oh.
Becomes a paraplegic. And best part about it was Stan Lee! Dang it!
You did it.
I missed it by like a few seconds. I wanted the last part to be, and the best part was about Stan Lee.
Now we're going to play one more game. It's a different game. This is a new game that I'm going to be introducing today.
Is there going to be a lobster suit?
It's called the Playground Insults game.
Oh.
Kieren and I are going to play it. You know how this works, so no swearing. But here we go. Let me get some music. Here we go. Okay. Who wants to go first? Kieren or you?
Jackson.
Kieren, you or me? Okay.
You're as worse as the new shapes.
Okay, so sorry. The idea is you gotta.
Do I already win?
Yeah. The idea is you gotta make someone like not laugh. You gotta make someone laugh, and if they laugh, then they're kicked out of the game. You ready?
All right. So that means you're kicked out of the game.
No. Go.
Jackson. You're as bad as Stan Lee's performance in Spider-Man 2.
I haven't seen Spider-Man 2.
Well, luckily for you, there is no Stan Lee!
Tristin,
Yes.
I like you.
Like you too. You know what I really hate about you?
What?
Is that you're as bad as the new shapes.
I feel like there's a racist joke coming on, but I don't want to say it.
Seinfeld called. They wanted their hair back. Kieren, you're out of the game.
Kieren hasn't even delivered a punch.
Just Kieren can't throw punches. Much like you, Jackson, when you were fighting Brendan Dwyer.
Ooh. You are as bad as Donald Trump's hair.
Joke's on you, because I don't have hair. I win! Woo!
Round two. It'll be me and
Alright.
Kieren, because you...
Okay.
Because I was like,
You're
savage!
You're in the final, you're savage. Ready? Okay, Kieren, round 2. You're judging this. Ready? Kieren. You're worse than Macca's coffee.
Sick burn.
You're worse than Starbucks coffee.
That was a pretty bad burn. That wasn't even classified as a burn.
You're lower than pond scum.
You're scum pond.
He hasn't got an insult. And he's gone.
Kieren's
He's gone.
Kieren's gone.
He's gone.
Kieren's gone.
He's gone. All right.
You know what? I want to roast Kieren.
Final round.
I want to roast Kieren.
It's you and me.
Okay, fine.
I know you are, but what am I?
Tristin,
Yeah.
you've got no balls.
Joke's on you. 'Cause I've got some. They're in my hand. You know what's worse than that? 7-Eleven coffee?
Don't you mean Hungry Jacks?
No. 7-Eleven coffee. Because coffee's only worth $1 there. And that's how much you're worth.
The marine biologist called. He wants his whale back.
What whale? They
You.
talking about you?
You.
I'm pretty much skinnier than you, Jackson. You're the fat one there. That's why you're called Fat Tony!
Hey, Al Capone.
Yeah, Tony.
House of Syphilis.
Good, I gave it to your sister last night.
Oh, Tristin. Damn. Oh, I want to try.
Well.
I want to try and trump you. I want one more go.
All right,
before
go
we
for
go.
it. Go
All right.
for it.
Tristin,
Yeah.
my girlfriend calls me a pedophile.
I wonder why. Just because she's 5 years old?
Yeah.
Jesus. It's pretty big words for a 3-year-old.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jackson, she practically says you're 12, but you're actually 9.
Your skateboarding skills suck.
Better than yours, because I can ride for longer.
I don't even own a skateboard.
You're a scrub. A silver scrub. Who can't even ride a skateboard. And it's worth $1. Just like Starbucks coffee. I wouldn't even buy you because Starbucks coffee is worth it.
You have beautiful eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you have Trump hair.
One day I'll get you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already one step ahead of you.
Actually, quite a few.
It's already like 3 up. You're worse than Jakku.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. You're just as bad as everyone wanting to go back to Jakku. Guess who called? They wanted their hair back, and their eyes, and their chin, and their nose, and rosy red cheeks.
Which chin?
The Monopoly man called. He wants his capitalism back.
What capitalism?
Your face.
I don't have a face, because this is face off.
What are you?
Face off.
Who are you, Nicolas Cage or John Travolta?
I'm both.
So you're both a Scientologist and a atheist, I guess,
Yep.
or a Christian.
Yeah.
Your accents suck.
So do yours, Tony.
What are you talking about?
Like, at least I can perform accents, man. Better than you can.
I don't have to try accents. I don't have to pretend. You're a ghost. You're worthless, you know that? You know nothing, Jon Snow. You can't even hold the door, can you? No, of course you can't. Because you're not
Hold the door.
Hodor. You're not 10 foot tall, huh?
Held the door better than your girlfriend could last night.
I don't have a girlfriend. I don't need one.
I was talking about your right hand.
I don't have a right hand either.
You do now.
Batman?
Yeah. Delicious. Delicious habanero peppers that you can only buy from Hungry Jack's.
Looks like I have the high ground.
Don't you mean low ground? Just like your self-esteem.
That's a low blow.
Nah, it was a pretty high blow because I'm taller than you. Punk.
Not much, though.
You want to go?
Yep.
Faggot.
But I gotcha. You started it first. All right, guys, that is it. That is it. Radio Go. We've run slightly over time, like 10 minutes over time. But apart from
just
that,
a bit.
thank you. Yeah, thank you for listening.
Jesus.
And
You've all been a wonderful audience.
wow, you guys have all been a wonderful audience. We apologize for the cussing, mainly on Tristan's behalf. All right, guys, thank you so much. We will see you guys in 2 weeks' time, unless we've been cancelled. See ya.
See you, ladies.